Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing to share with you guys. I don't know what's in here, but we're going to find out together if it's something that you can buy or that is available or that I can find the listing for. I will link it right down below so you can check it out for yourselves. It helps when you use my links, but that's up to you. Thanks to my generous patrons who are supporting me. There's a link for Patreon down there as well. And please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. Seriously, follow me. Follow me there. I have stuff there too. This was sent by Keanu. I'm super jealous of your name. I think that's really cool. I looked at that and thought, I only know one Keanu. It's the same Keanu that we all know. So, pretty cool. Just put that back in there. Yeah, what do we got here? What do we got here? There we go. Oh, what's this? What's this? Metal Complex is unboxing a TwoSun? Yes, I am. Calm down. Sit down. Everyone settle. Ah, yes. Oh, okay. Apparently both of these are available. Let me give you guys his Instagram. Make sure and give him a follow. Because it's people like him that it's because of people like him that I'm able to bring you guys daily knife content. So give him a follow. Absolutely. Okay. I'm going to open up the Bestech first. It's called the Bestech Titan. I'm just curious. Because the TwoSun was the one we talked about. What sort of black magic? There we go. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I remember this. That's kind of neat. Kind of a stubby, like a snub-nosed Tanto. What do we got here? Wait a minute. Oh, is he the designer? Oh, yeah, duh. What am I saying? Of course. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. I'm remembering now the conversation. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I like the texturing on the G10. Nice open handle. Let me say this. For how you've done this with the flipper tab, at least with my hands, I appreciate that you actually made the handle long enough to get your fingers around, because a lot of times with stuff like this, I see a handle length like this and there's still a flipper tab and it's like, why? Because then I can't hold on to it, but this you can actually hold on to, so that's nice. Yeah, flipping action's good. This is a little countersunk liner lock. I like that. Pocket clip is also nice. I mean, it's a stamped out clip, but I appreciate there's a couple of extra details on it. Sorry about that. Earthquake alert. Countersunk screws. That's also nice. I was looking for the blade steel. Oh, it's right there. D2. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be an inexpensive knife. Looks pretty cool. It's kind of like a stubby folding Tanto, or folding Tanto machete, or maybe just folding machete, right? But it's kind of neat. Definitely an inexpensive knife for sure. And then this other one here, TS 390. Oh, that's a chunk. Oh boy. That's a big old boy. Hey. Look at that. I don't know why that makes me laugh. This is also his design. Titanium and D2. This is cool. Like, if I was gonna... Here's the thing. The deal with TwoSun, the reason... I know people are like, why don't you review more TwoSuns? That's what you sound like to me. A cartoon rooster. When you ask that question. The reason is because I don't see a lot of designs that make me go, wow, I'd love to take a look at that, right? Like, they're okay. Sure. But the problem is as soon as, and I know I show a lot of stuff that you can't get, right? But I show a TwoSun and it's like, it came out yesterday and it's already old news because they move on to the next thing so quickly, right? This is neat though. This is weird and different. And I remember seeing a picture of it. Now, where this surprises me is its size. He showed me a picture of this and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. Because the blade is almost at a 90-degree angle. But I did not realize how freaking huge it was. Now, obviously, this is going to have disadvantages, right? Without having a traditional tip. It's still got enough of a tip. This is, as you might expect, pretty thick out here. But then again, if you need a knife that's also a scraper, and you're like, gosh, I use my knife in so many ways that would break the tip. I sure wish someone would make a knife where it was nearly impossible to break the tip. Well, here you go, right? It's a sharpened rectangle. And I mean, he's not the first to do that, but it is cool. It's stuff like this that makes it fun, right? This could have easily just been a clip point, like another clip point, another Tanto, another drop point, and it would have been like, meh. It's kind of cool like this, right? D2 and titanium, probably not very expensive. Always appreciate, you know, TwoSun going above and beyond with their machining. That's definitely a theme that I see pretty consistent. Look at that there. That's kind of neat. I kind of like that. TwoSun knives made in... Will they say exactly where it's made? Really? Let's zoom in on that. Yangjiang? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. If you didn't know, TwoSun knives are made in China. But I figured that's probably common knowledge by now. Sorry. Yeah. Flipping action is pretty good. The action this way is okay. It's kind of tight. I feel like probably loosening it up a little bit would make a difference. Maybe adding a little bit of oil. But it's fine. I always appreciate seeing the second jimping location out here because there are situations where you might do this and do a little bit of fine detail work. Yes, of course. Let me deploy my tactical rectangle for some fine detail work around the campfire. I have no idea what character I'm imitating here. I think I'm making fun of myself, the voice in my head that just says things without thinking. You know, like this position here for fine detail work? What sort of character might say that? Apparently the British Stewie in my head. This is cool. I'm not making fun of the designs at all. I actually think they're really neat. And I'm excited to actually review them. This is really cool. I'm just really pumped at how big this is. It really does feel like a big sort of folding machete. Let's see. Let's put it up against the rat. It's about the same. We'll just measure it, maybe. That would be good. So the little guy here is, did we say the TS390? There you go. The little guy here is 7 inches with a 3-inch blade. The big old boy is 8.75 inches with a about 3.85-inch blade if we're going from the hill, the peak of the hill there on the top of the frame. Yeah, okay. Pretty neat. I like that. I think that's going to be pretty much it. You guys know the drill. This is not a review. It's just an unboxing and first impressions. There will, of course, be a full comprehensive review of each of these models within the... Sorry! Why am I coughing? Within the next few weeks. Check the links out below. If I can find them, I'll link them right. With TwoSun knives, you guys might be on your own, right? You might just have to use Google. Oh no, one extra step, right? Yeah, I'll link what I can. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram, and make sure you guys follow him too. Hold on. Let me get his name. You guys make sure and do it because he's the designer, right? So make sure you follow him. I'm just going to say it again on Instagram. Very kind of you to send these, by the way. Pretty cool. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.